my children for my decisions, are saying they're the reason why I didn't get to live the life that I wanted for myself. Is a little bit more delicate than mine's as far as like work and everything. He has to do what he has to do because he's the one that's taking care of us. He takes care of me. He makes sure that I'm good. He makes sure my children are good. And that's, or if I definitely know that he's right, I shut my mouth and I listen. Welcome back, everybody. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Hope all is well with everyone. My name is Julie. If I look a little bit different, I'm losing a few pounds here and there. But I came on here because I noticed a lot of people in the comments saying to me, if you're always talking about Jamaica, why don't you go back to Jamaica? Why don't you just leave? The thing is that I could talk about Jamaica as much as I want. I'm a human being, and I could talk about America as much as I want. I have free will. There's a thing called free will. I have a choice. I'm not being forced to leave. I'm choosing to leave. That means I'm going to do as much as possible to get things right in my life before I leave. I have a family. I have a husband, children, obviously. I even have grandkids, if some of you guys didn't know. I have the choice of leaving when I want to, which I will. But I do have a few things on my bucket list that I'm going to do here in America before I leave. Now, the thing about me, which a lot of people don't know, I will leave and go to Jamaica and never record. I will leave and go to Jamaica and never make a video. And I've done it plenty of times. That's just the way I am. If I have things to get done. There's some things I can say on the YouTube, platform. Some things I will not say. Some people just fast, so I will not give all my business out because that would be a stupid move as a human being, as a woman at that too. Traveling is something that I've been doing for a very long time. It's not new to me. It's not like I'm frightened. I hear somebody say, "Oh, yeah, if you have money or broke, me cannot go," whatever. Whatever the case for me, that's my business. That's not your business. I'm not gonna come in here and divulge or expose myself. Like I said, I had a monkey climb. The more I'm exposing myself, that's not me. I'm not an idiot. So let me tell you all this. Going back to Jamaica is not for the weak. Everybody won't be happy because they make that decision and say, "I go to Jamaica right away." Jamaica, going back home to Jamaica is something you really have to want. And I've done it. I've lived in Jamaica back and forth several times, and I've explained that before. So it's not like my first rodeo, second rodeo, but this time when I go to Jamaica, I do not want to get up and look back this way for any reason. Even if I'm sick, I would love to be able to stay there. Unless it's definitely necessary that I'm sick and I have to get airlifted or something. But other than that, I want to spend the rest of my life in Jamaica. That's my desire. It's not my husband's choice. It's not my kid's choice. That's my choice. I'm going to make that decision. That means even when the time comes and, for my demise or my meeting. That's my car telling me the vehicle slow down in front of me. And I'm still going at rapid speed. But anyways, the point is this. As a human being, we all can understand this about Jamaica. Jamaica take money. And we decide that we're going to complete our house first before I leave. Well, I have decided. My husband really don't care less about what the hell I do sometimes. He loves me. He just supports me in everything that I do. Which a lot of women don't get that. And I'm grateful for that because my husband tends to support me in every single thing that I do. I do have a little bit more leeway than most women to do things on my own accord. I've been doing a whole lot all my life. With my husband, without my husband. My husband I ask for his opinion, and I do respect his opinion. And when we talk and, come to our conclusions, I do listen to him. But I might not seem like I do, but I do. I have kids as well. But I do not want to be that woman that blame my kids for not completing or doing the things that I want to do in life, if you understand what I'm saying. I do not want to be that woman that of a power picnic them and said, them are the reason why I'll be bitter or angry with my children. I do not want to be angry with my children for my decisions. Or saying they're the reason why I didn't get to live the life that I wanted for myself. I truly believe as human beings, we have the right to our own lives. Just the same way my kids are going to grow up, they're going to find their companion, they're going to go about their business. I don't expect them to take care of me. Let me put my car seat down a little bit so I could not be so far up in the camera. My children is going to move on with their family and, you know, live their life and have it too. And I want to be able, in my golden years, to enjoy life. But I do not want to wait till I'm 55, 60, 70 to enjoy life either. That's not my goal. That's not my dream. And I will not be a dummy and sit up here or lie to you guys and say, oh, I'm going to be comfortable if I stay here or not. No, I will not be comfortable staying in America in my old age. I will not be, because that's not my desire. That's never been my desire. I just know that I have to do things right to make things right, not just for myself and my husband. My husband is coming with us. But the fact is that my husband's situation is a little bit more delicate than mine's as far as like work and everything. He has to do what he has to do because he's the one that's taking care of us. Okay? My husband takes care of us. He takes care of me. He makes sure that I'm good. He makes sure my children are good. And that's all that matters. But at the same time, I do respect his opinion of what he said to me, blah, X, Y, Z, do this, do that. Or if I definitely know that he's right, I shut my mouth and I listen. Not only that, I do want to keep my marriage going, so I have to know what I'm doing. The good thing about my situation is I could go back and forth. So me going to Jamaica to live, it's not like I'm stuck. I could come to Florida anytime and go back to Jamaica anytime. I've done it a lot. There's plenty of times in 1 month I've been in Jamaica twice, because a ticket only cost me $300 most of the time, round trip ticket to go to Jamaica. I rent a car, run me around $500 if I, you know, depends on what I rent or whatever, and that's basically it. But when it comes down to it, my life do not revolve completely around one thing or one particular person. My life revolves around everybody's in my life. My children, my husband. My husband and my kids are my main reason why I'm still here. It's not because I'm compelled to. I'm trying to do the right thing as a wife and a mother. I also have a daughter. I have 3 boys and I have a daughter. And my daughter is the youngest. She's the baby. I've asked for this for the longest. I wanted a daughter. I finally got her. So I'm not going to just jump ship, abandon, do, you know, say willy go nilly and just grab her. She really don't want to go to Jamaica. She loved being with her daddy. So we already came up with a conclusion how we could remedy that. And our situation is not far-fetched of me going home and still be able to come back and do what I got to do if need be. Or they could come to me if need be. And as far as the education is concerned, that's basically the main reason why I am doing things a little bit differently. But like I said before, Jamaica's not for the weak. You have to have money. And me love spend money. I'm not a high maintenance person and I don't look it, but I spend money. You get what I'm saying? I don't do the fancy nails. I don't do the fancy hair, but I spend money. I like nice cars. I like to eat well. I fish. My fishing gear costs money. My fishing hobby costs money. My crabbing hobby costs money. It's not cheap. Stuff that I do, my activities are not cheap. My lifestyle is not cheap. But like I said, I don't do my hair. I don't go out and get my nails done and stuff like that. And because I could do my own hair, I could do my own nails. And trust me, I have things galore. So it's not like that's a reason for me when it come on to buying clothes and having clothes. Oh, I got clothes. I don't have to shop for the rest of my life ever again, unless it's just a pair of shoes or something if I want something. But pocketbooks, clothes, I have it all. I just don't wear them. And that's because of old age. I don't dress up like I used to. I feel comfortable in a pants and a t-shirt. That's me. I feel comfortable just getting up, taking a shower, putting on some clothes, not even wearing makeup anymore like I used to. I do when I feel like. Don't get me wrong. I could get dolled up. I mean, really dolled up. But I don't do anymore like that unless I'm going somewhere. So anyways, the more of the story is, yes, I can go to Jamaica. And why I'm not there yet? Because I have a life still here in America. I have children. I have a family. People just cannot get up and just abandon them family because it's easy. And listen to me. I might tell people, say, oh, don't do this, don't that. Think twice. That's all I'm making a suggestion. Giving my opinion. I'm not telling nobody how, because I do not know how a particular person lived their life. But I do know danger. And that's the reason why I preach on, if you come in here, make sure you can travel. Do not give away your freedom. The thing is this with me. A lot of people don't understand. I preach on the fact that I tell people, do not give away your freedom. It's a privilege to travel. So if you have the privilege to travel, don't give it away all free-nilly and, oh, I'm going to run off. Then you're not free anymore. And that's what I keep on expressing to people. For instance, I'm an American citizen. I could go here, there, and wherever the hell I feel like. I don't want to give up that freedom, to be honest with you. But I do want to be able to live where I want to live. Nobody is supposed to tell me where to live or how to spend my money. And I don't know if you guys realize this too. This is another thing that's coming in. Starting next year or the end of the year in December, they claim you're going to have to pretty much explain that you're a citizen or a resident here before you can even send money to another country and save. So if you could do as much as you can now, go ahead and do it, because not only that, they're going to tax you extra. There's a lot of changes, and I'm trying to get things done. I'm not trying to be held up in nothing. Not like they can really hold me to it, because once I've done paid my taxes and paid my dues, I don't see no reason for anyone to hold on to what I've already earned and tell me how to spend it. And I told everyone that was the major thing. They want that revenue to stay here. All that money, they want to stay here in the United States. So a lot of people that already have a nice house somewhere else, whatever, hold on to it. Be happy. Excuse me, because now it's going to be harder to save in another country unless, you know, whatever case, we all know there's other ways of getting money in countries. But you do have to think twice about what you plan to do. And, you know, if you come this far in the video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. God bless.